let's see. Hey, you're doing this. Hey, Janine, our first guest is Janine. Tell it to the cleaning lady on Monday.
Janine says if you want to jump on this film quiz, that's all for you.
Janine, it's all for you.
It's all for you,
It's all for you, Jadamian. Which actually reminds me that we do have a request, but I think I have to do it over on Twitch because otherwise I'm going to get yanked down. Someone had a media request for the "It's all for you, Damien." So just FYI, that's going to be played, I guess, eventually on somebody's thing. Yeah, if you're just joining us, this is Twitch Go to YouTube, a channel where I used to be on Twitch. Now I'm on YouTube. Hello, I'm VideoDrew, and I'm joined by NerdChronic and
Galagos.
Yes. And we're going to be playing Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which is a movie that's based on a comic book. So technically falls in the inner geekdom category, but stars Michael Cera. So technically belongs in the inner geekdom category. Oh, that was a good inner geekdom joke. Justin Hamilton says, I'm watching my new horror movie, which is refreshing the Johns Hopkins Corona website. Hey, that's terrifying. If anyone didn't join me on my Twitch stream earlier, because why would you? Because I didn't even know I was going live until I did. Going to the supermarket today was actually fun. Like, it was fun in that end of the world way. Like, I think
fun in the end of the world way.
I feel like other times I've gone to the supermarket, and we've gone like several times since I've gotten here, it's been like mad rushes and long lines, and like it's been scary. Yeah. But this time it was like deserted, and there was like a man cackling in the candy goods section being like, haha, you all deserve this, and like there was like nobody there, but for some reason like the bakery section of like pre-made birthday cakes was incredibly well stocked. Like there was like a couple frozen hams and like some Parmesan. Hey, what's up, Craig?
Hey, the Barbarian's
what here. Up? So it was actually
what
kind
up,
of
dude?
What up? So it was actually really fun to be at Ralph's today because it did feel like that second part of the stand has started happening. Like the world's like it's bad. It's already been bad. Now we can start the second half where we all go to Las Vegas.
So at some point with you here at some point, we got to do a Stephen King podcast.
We've got to do a Stephen King podcast.
Stephen King episode.
Yes.
Stephen King. I feel like Inner Geekdom could be like a whole subsection of Inner Geekdom could be Stephen King, and we wouldn't run out of questions for a very long time.
Yeah, because I mean, like if you look at all the movies, I mean, not only in the novels that he's done, but like
miniseries.
The miniseries, the movies, the TV shows, especially like they're not all horror. They're all like freaking just sci-fi.
Two of his best, most well-known pieces are Stand By Me and Shawshank Redemption, and neither of those are horror. Yeah. Right? Like that always confused me. I was like, well, you know the thing that everyone loves that Stephen King did? Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
Well, apparently somebody's mom during one of those signings basically went up to him and basically said, Why don't you like write nice books or nice movies like The Shawshank Redemption? And then apparently he just said, ma'am, I did write The Shawshank
Redemption. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we've also talked about this idea a little bit. Which is like, what if this trivia thing that we're doing, the specific, what do you call it, VideoChronic trivia thing, wasn't specifically, just to vary it up a little bit, it wasn't specifically movies. Like, what if we did Stephen King and we
once
could
in a while
include
we can do a Stephen King
miniseries
match, and then a Disney match. We mentioned that as well.
Wait, Shawshank Redemption is a horror. That guy had to crawl through hundreds of pieces of shit. I mean, Shawshank Redemption is a pretty horrifying story about a man like a not guilty man wrongly convicted, which I guess is just called our prison industrial complex.
Just making a murderer.
But yeah, exactly. But since it's a white dude, since it's Tim Robbins, like that's supposed to be super intense and not just something that happens every day. And in the opening shot of that movie, we definitely see him go to the house of the guy who's sleeping with his wife. And then like later, just some other guy just comes along and kills him. I'm sorry, but that dude looks guilty as hell. Just from an outsider perspective, and we're on his side.
Yeah.
What was he doing there? Don't go to her house.
Yeah.
Just leave her. Oh, Craig saying he's gonna kill on some Langolier shit. I don't know, Craig. That's what got me into Stephen King in general. Not 4 Past Midnight, the stories in which Langoliers are based, but the Bronson Pinchot heralded miniseries, The Langoliers, starring that other guy from Quantum Leap, who's not the main guy. You know, his friend. The other guy.
I can't remember his name.
You know.
On Quantum Leap, yeah.
The Quantum Leap, the other guy from Quantum Leap, you get the point.
He's in Battlestar Galactica.
He's what?
He's in Battlestar Galactica.
I think said he was in our lab today, and I was like, there's a lab. 1, where's the lab? 2, What?
Yeah, Movie Fanobi, there are a lot of streams going on right now. It's just the way everyone's coping with everything. I know we're like actively competing against Ladies Night right now.
Competing is such a strong word.
It's a strong word, yeah.
We're coexisting.
We're coexisting.
That's it.
We're
Yeah.
cross streaming. We don't care if you have other streams open and you're listening to Ben play Jake Aya's song, which I wish we could play, but I feel like now is totally in Ben's purview. That was amazing. That was on last night's stream. I don't care if you have 4 YouTube tabs open. Please, like, share the love. Hey, Manny says, hey, VideoDrew, great to see you. Hope you're doing well during these crazy times. I mean, personally, I'm doing great. I think I just officially just managed to move my ass to LA with just a suitcase and an epidemic. I'm officially living the dream out here in a garage in NerdChronics.
Pretty much. Barbarian said it was Dean Stockwell.
Dean Stockwell. God damn it.
God.
Oh, that's gonna bother me. Dean Stockwell. Yeah, Janine, we are gonna do the quiz.
Yeah.
At least you don't have to live through the whole me watching 800 other quizzes thing.
Yeah.
This is just our intro.
We're
6 minutes of intro chatter is not that much intro chatter, Janine.
Yeah, we're just
we're just warming up,
breaking the ice here, but we will get you on in a bit, Janine, if you're
Janine. Yeah, I hope like if you're throwing down like this, you're ready to come on and actually play the game. Like you're ready to come on camera.
Yeah.
Oh.
In which case, let me get the link for Janine because it sounds like Janine came here to play.
Yeah, Janine's here to do some work.
Janine's like, otherwise
been thrown.
Janine's like, I have 8 other podcasts I need to be doing right now.
Yeah, right.
That is true. That what was the movie that Janine asked for though? It wasn't this? She asked for a specific quiz.
I thought it was Scott Pilgrim.
And was it Scott Pilgrim?
I thought it
Okay. Well, we definitely.
Janine, tell us.
Janine, did you ask for another quiz besides Scott Pilgrim? Here, I'm DMing you the link, Janine Bean.
I keep pointing to the mic. That
Thank you,
looks
the
like
camera.
a camera.
No.
It would be like it's right there.
Nope, they're both via Movie Fanobi, so we have him to thank for both things. Movie Fanobi. I'll be back up. It was this, LOL. Well, Janine, check your DMs because you got a link and you got a bink.
She said or Scream, which
Scream.
I have a pretty good Scream quiz
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, you have a great one.
One I'm pretty proud of.
Oh shit! Well, we need this.
We gotta do
Pilgrim.
that one next.
Yeah, we gotta do that next.
And I still gotta
Thanks.
trim down the Saw quiz as well too.
Oh shit! Someone tell Dawn that we have a Saw quiz ready to go. Apparently, it's not ready to go yet.
It's still, but still, it's a work in progress.
So is the Scream quiz just Scream 1, or are we canonically speaking like to the part where the other like Emma Roberts gets involved in one of the Culkins?
Yeah, I have a Scream 1 and a Scream 2 quiz.
I thought you had 3.
I don't have 3. I don't have 3 yet.
Oh, okay.
Which one was 3 again? Randy's dead,
Yeah.
but he comes back via
Video
thanks to Welcome to the Dollhouse, Heather Masserio. Are they in college for Scream 3? No, they're post-college. She must be like an intern somewhere. Carrie Fisher's in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She is working somewhere in Hollywood.
Carrie Fisher.
Well, because Carrie Fisher works in like the archive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought what I said during our Freddy versus Jason
Right. And I think
reaction, it looks like the same room.
I think probably is the same room because I think Wes Craven probably was involved with all of it. In my headcanon, Wes Craven oversaw all the production of Freddy versus Jason. And was
It's
very
all
much
connected.
It's very much, yes. So 2 is college with Timothy Olyphante, and the
All
guy.
fantastic.
All fantastic. Now, this brings me to my next point, which we're going to do it till Janine gets on the screen with us. Janine, the screen.
Come on, Janine.
By the way, guys, go to streamlabs.com/video. Go to streamlabs.com/VideoDrew1, or you can go to VideoDrew.club. No need for a backslash, just VideoDrew.club to like and donate and ask questions. And I can make sure that's working right now by pressing an alert box test thing, which I should have done through you dumb animal. Let's see. Yeah, so that test thing worked. That's John. John donated $1. He didn't actually. How are we all doing with the quarantine? I mean, like, fine. Like, fine.
No.
Is that a joke?
That's a joke.
Okay. Oh my god. Wow, guys.
Yeah, Craig, watching movies and working from home. That is pretty much what's going on right now.
I mean, if you think about it, this is kind of how I've been preparing my entire life to live. Pretending to be sick and staying at home and watching movies. In fact, the weirdest part so far of this quarantine is hanging around a bunch of people like on multiple days and like having interactions with people.
Yeah.
That's what the weirdest part is. My actual interaction on a daily basis has gone up.
Because everyone's home.
Because everyone's home.
Yeah.
But even I don't live with as many people as are here. I live with like 2 upstairs roommates and my sister who's never home and the upstairs roommates. I basically live by myself.
Yes.
That got dark quickly. Someone call a barista. This shit got dark. So guys, tomorrow we are gonna do what we're supposed to do tonight. We're gonna do a what's it called quiz? No, we were gonna do a Fargo quiz for the Barbarian.
Yeah.
So we are gonna make that for tomorrow. But tonight we had Scott Pilgrim up and ready.
Hey,
remember someone
Scuba Steve.
Steve.
I see you around. I see you around. I saw you in Ben's stream. I saw you in the Reject stream today. You guys are doing work over here, man.
Yeah, Scuba Steve. I met him last night over on the Jake why do I say Iacopa now? Jake Iacopa. Yeah, Jake Iacopa is his debut musical track. It was so good. What was it called? Like, I Just Want to Fuck You.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's called. It really is.
It was such a good song.
Yeah.
It was such a good song. I want to play it, but I can't play it because it's Ben's thing and Jake's thing, technically.
Yeah. But Craig, Barbarian, we are going to get that Fargo quiz.
Yeah, we are going to get Fargo quiz.
Yeah, we just had a little bit of stall with like the shutdown and everything.
You know, it'd be great on it. Can we get Kate on that quiz? Kate Mulligan.
Kate has doing Fargo accent.
Yeah, doing. Oh yeah, gotcha.
Or at least moderating it.
Yeah, Kate should be reading the questions. Oh. Hey, you're over here now. What's okay? So yeah, everyone's over here. Oh, but he's saying I'm over here now because I used to be on Twitch like an hour ago.
Oh.
Because I'm jumping around different things from thing to thing.
Yeah.
How's everyone else doing though? I'm checking my notes, my notifications. We all good? Hello? Oh, sweet. I'll be there.
That's just NerdChronic.
That's just NerdChronic. I wanted to ask and like check in with everyone. How's this time work for everybody? Are we all doing good with this? Because I personally like to stream later at night, but I get that like not everyone can do it.
Yeah.
And oh god, I got something about Mary here. And this seems to be this seems to be like a nice sweet spot between too late on the East Coast time for anyone to be up. That's our first thing. Movie Finobi. Hello, VideoDrew. You seem better than yesterday. Thank God. That's cool. We're here for you. Glad to see all of you. Janine, make us proud. Win this. Make me proud. Heather and I watched this today for Drew. Steve. Thank you. Oh, you guys watched the movie.
Oh,
that's more than I did today. I went to a Ralph's and like listened to a podcast. If you guys also haven't heard, go over to NerdChronic's new Patreon page, or not new, but like reconfigured Patreon page because
it's rebooted.
Yeah, the new class Patreon page because we have something pretty awesome, which is a new podcast series called what's it called? Chronic Commentary.
Yes.
I came up with that name. I should remember it. Should be easy enough. Chronic Commentary, where we release videos and do other stuff. But that's not like the only thing. We also, NerdChronic also has other stuff that he's doing over there.
I'm chewing it.
He's chewing. I'm like hyping up. I'm like, go over to his
That's
thing.
the current project.
We're gonna have T-shirts made based on something that's really funny that happened. In the episode.
Yeah, from the episode. If you listen to the episode, there's a funny moment that happened that we're gonna make a T-shirt out of. And more stuff like that. But yeah, I have my podcast. I was doing for a year or so before this, and I'm gonna boot that back up. And then also something I'm gonna start doing at the $10 tier on my Patreon. I'm going to do breakdowns of my edits for the Schmoedown promos.
How much do you guys want to see that?
So just like the kind of like theory behind like how I put them together and like the reasoning, like the logic behind like the shots and the way they flow together and like kind of like the like theory of the craft for it.
Plus, like you get to see like all the outtakes.
Yeah, some outtakes.
Some outtakes. Well, how would they know if it's all the outtakes or just some outtakes? You can just tell them it's all the outtakes.
These are
we're outtakes.
These are all the outtakes. No one's ever embarrassed by them.
Oh gosh, Scuba Steve, I worked overnights until. Oh wow, I'm so sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's gone on with a lot of us. I'm weird in that I quit my job last week. Is it only last week or is it 2 weeks ago?
It's like a week and a half.
Yeah, like a week and a half. I just decided to quit because they creeped me out and they wanted me to go to South by even though it was canceled.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah.
Guys, we have a very special guest on. Look who we have.
Hi.
Hey. What's up, Daney?
Hello.
Hey, Janine.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
We can move on.
Moving a little bit.
How are you? Like, well, first of all, I love that you're like fan repping
Yeah, that I'm totally narcissistic and I have a giant poster of myself behind my head.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's hot. That's super hot.
If I could design, I would put my shit all over the place. Yeah.
I definitely have like done that. Like I've taken other people's fan art and just made it my banners for everything. But if I could just get it like a giant printout of my own face, like yes. Yeah. So how are you handling this whole quarantine thing?
It's been tough. I'm on vacation. I was supposed to go to Mexico and then come to LA for free for all and do all kinds of fun stuff. But no, I'm just stuck at home.
Were you supposed to be? So. Wait, first of all, Movie Fanobi, I saw your donation. Thank you for that.
Thanks.
But also, were you going to be at the free-for-all, or were you going to
I was going to be in Mexico like at the beginning of the week, like Tuesday to Friday, and then I was flying back into LA, and then I would have been there for free-for-all and just kind of hung out in LA for the rest of that weekend. But yeah.
Well, look, I came in early for the free-for-all. LOL. Now,
right?
now I just live in Los Angeles, I guess. Yeah. Invite me on your podcast.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Didn't you just start one yesterday? Or weren't you?
Yeah, Brienne did one. Like she's hosting it. So yeah, it's called SD Best Friends. So SD could mean Schmoedown, could be social distancing, could mean many
we
things.
Trying to figure it out last night. What's funny is Schmoedown didn't occur to me because I think of Schmoedown as one word. So I was like, Schmoedown what? Schmoedown dog.
But social distancing best friends. I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna do it every Friday, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
nice. So tell us a little bit about your personal history with the Scott Pilgrim.
I just fucking love this movie. I don't know. I saw it in theaters with like 7 other people and I fell in love with it. Edgar Wright is my favorite director. So I think it's the perfect movie. It combines so many fun, nerdy elements in the best way. The music is great. Video game references, like everything's just great.
I forgot that Edgar Wright directed this, so I'd already filmed the Schmoedown. Like, I just been around one question.
I would, I personally think, I don't know if it's like my favorite Edgar Wright film, but I think it's his best like directed film.
Sorry, 1 second. Troy is going to be on this quiz too, I think. So we're gonna, yes. Janine, it's no fun if you're just gonna win playing yourself. So we're gonna give you a competitor.
Fair enough.
Right? You gotta make it interesting.
Troy's our ringer. Can I be honest? I'd be scared. Or I'd be sorry, that was the wrong link. I'd be a little worried, seeing as how well he did on that Clue quiz. Did he win it?
No, that was David.
Then David won it, but he did real well.
Yeah.
Troy, I just DM'd you the link.
If this is anything like my Schmoedown career, I'm probably losing, but I will have fun. So it's
and you're definitely an appeal.
Yes.
I've only dealt with a little bit of Schmoedown backlash, but it's mainly surprisingly been from like the Reddit community. And by surprisingly, I mean like I'm not that surprised.
Freaking Reddit.
Yeah. Honestly, what I started to do was every time someone would write something negative about me, and this has worked well on all the other social media platforms, like surprisingly well as like a gimmick, which is like I just start upvoting everyone who talks shit about me and like ask them for their PayPal name and then be like, does this change your mind, friendo? It doesn't work. Like everywhere else, people just think it's hilarious. And on Reddit, I actually give out pieces like silver. Like I'll try to I'll silver their account, and people fucking hate it. For a while, like when I was starting to do these quiz things, what I would do is I'd make these I would make them unlisted as soon as I got offline. So I'd make them, I'd say that it's going online, and people on Reddit would actually be like, VideoDrew's training right now, and like they would take the unlisted link and like spread it around the internet. And I guess I was kind of like, fuck you, but I was also like, who cares to watch my training? Like no one's in it to watch VideoDrew get a belt in singles. That would be incredible. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. Christian would love it, I'm sure.
Yeah. We all would.
I mean, look, no one less so than me. No one would like to hold a belt and therefore not be able to play and therefore not get that much airtime than me. Let's see if my computer recognizes my mic today. Okay, so you said you saw it with 7 friends, Janine. What's it like to have 7 friends?
I saw it with 7 people in the whole theater.
Yeah.
It didn't do great.
It didn't do great.
Really?
Well, at all. No.
on the day it opened alongside The Expendables, because I remember going to the theater.
The Expendables did better than Scott Pilgrim. Today I learned.
Yeah. By like a landslide.
Today I learned. I'm surprised that I know the difference between The Expendables and Red. It's enough to get a Schmoedown question right about which one, even though I've never seen either, and they both seem to star like very old men who used to be in action movies. Right? Didn't they both star Sly and Arnold? No, one of them stars Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. But Bruce Willis also appears in The Expendables.
Oh,
so, yeah.
well, guys, here's a great Schmoedown question. And what two franchises is Bruce Willis in? I've got the very easy Jeopardy version of Schmoedown. Name 2 franchises starring Bruce Willis. Look who's talking. So yeah, without going stir crazy, I mean, how are you keeping yourself sane?
Drinking. I've been drinking a lot. I've never drank this much in my whole life. I think I'm becoming an alcoholic, but it's fine. It's fine.
What does it matter anymore?
I haven't had a sip of alcohol since this thing started, but I think we're starting to figure out that I probably should.
Yeah, the streams are our drug.
No, I'm also taking let's be clear, I'm medicated up to the fucking gills.
Yeah.
And once we run out, we're gonna have a whole different situation on our hands.
Yeah.
Don't you I mean, I get worried. I saw today Shannon posted something about Jen Sturgeon, her husband, sending over face masks to Shannon works at a health clinic.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's super scary. Everyone in Ralph's except me was wearing a face mask, and now I want to wash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I work at a surgical hospital, and people got caught stealing masks and gloves and hand sanitizers and toilet paper. So now they're checking bags for people. So we haven't closed yet, but
wait, that's really scary. So are you going to go back to work? You haven't been there because you were on vacation when this whole thing hit.
No. My vacation originally started Tuesday, but once we decided to cancel the trip, I opted to work some of the days, but then keep the last part of the vacation because the free-for-all had not been canceled yet.
Right.
Oh, shit.
So I worked up until Thursday, and then Friday was when the rest of my vacation started and free-for-all got canceled. So now I'm off for 6 days. I'm supposed to go back next Thursday, and we still haven't heard anything about if we're closing. So we're still working. We're still staying open. And it's a surgical hospital, so it's not even sick people. It's just kind of elective surgeries, knees, back, shoulders, stuff like that.
I thought the surgeries were all canceled.
Yeah, so I that's why I'm I don't understand why we're still open, but
that's a bad idea. But also, good for you for continuing to work. Also, I'm the person who steals toilet paper. I did it out of where I went to my car. I stole toilet paper from their bathroom stall because I was like, haha, clever Drew. Who's it hurting? Dollar, penny, cars, whatever. So hi, Trey. Oh yeah, wait. I can do a thing. Yeah, we can hear you a little bit.
Oh, that's better.
It's working today?
Oh, not really.
There's still a buzz.
You sound like you have a one of those things that smokers get. Yeah. Can't. Do you have another mic, or do you have a?
Well, last time I could do it from my phone. I don't really have another mic. It would just be whatever that computer works. Let me just switch to the phone. That's fine.
Let's switch to the phone.
All right.
Let's do it. We'll see you in a second.
Right.
Let's go back to this thing. Oh wait, I can do it this thing? Oh, that's so cool. Look at all the different things I can do, Janine. Janine, aren't you impressed with me?
Yeah, it's very.
Still keep us all in the frame right
Yeah.
Well, what's great about this is look at how great Janine is being framed by the machine.
Yeah.
That is a perfect shot right there.
That is grade A branding.
I wish I was as on brand. I wish there was just a big video
Drew, make the blinds video Drew.
Yes.
On the blinds.
I just take this pen. It's day 400 of quarantine. It's just video Drew.
Yeah, last night you told me you felt painting a mural. And I said did you ever see that movie 1997's Rocket Man? Where they go to Mars and they wake up to him painting a mural on their food on the ceiling.
Well, to be fair, you said Rocket Man, and then we went on a 10-minute tangent about the difference between how half-baked and how high, because you were it stars that guy from How High, and I went Method Man, and you went no, and I went Red Man, and you went no, and I went that's all the people in How High.
I always get those two confused, the two weed movies.
Yeah.
NerdChronic has nothing to do with weed.
NerdChronic has nothing to do with weed. We just had
ironic.
Okay, so we got ourselves a Troy. Look who's talking to us.
Now?
It sounds better.
Great.
Yeah, for some reason it works on my phone, which is kind of disappointing because I bought this headset specifically for Xbox or computer, but whatever.
It won't suck when that happens.
Doesn't that suck? Yes. So I can make you guys both little and then make us big, or I can make. What should I do?
I like the way it was.
That's all right. You can't make me feel little.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, this works.
Yeah.
This
I'm
works.
doing that camera angle where I look massive anyway. I look like a half giant.
It's like the Dutch camera angle. Don't do that kind of angle around Tom, or he'll get really mad on Twitter for some reason. That thing that happened where Tom just exploded at
The
it.
hill that Tom will die on.
It seems like you'd have an interesting list of pet peeves.
Can I be honest? I have no idea what the hell set him off about that, but it was the funniest thing in my
Hello
entire
down
life.
there, Chris O'Donnell.
Yeah, everyone responds to the pandemic differently.
Everyone responds to the pandemic differently, and Tom gets super fucking mad if you try to like rep that Batman and Robin has a Dutch angle that wasn't actually in the film.
Yeah, if you try to manipulate the integrity of Batman and Robin, it's no good for Tom.
That scared me.
Yeah.
The
I'll be
97 Schwarzenegger film?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. I didn't know if you were talking about the canon
we are.
or
No, we're talking about the movie. Somebody was like, "Oh, Alicia Silverstone looks huge in this shot," and like Tom just like flipped out and was like, "That's not actually how the shot goes," and like you're being disingenuous. Just like 20 tweets in a row.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, on that note, let's get ready to what we call this VideoChronic down.
VideoChronic.
VideoChronic down. VideoChronic ghost.
So, do you both have whiteboards or paper around?
Yeah,
I have a whiteboard.
Because it's
I love you.
1880.
Yes.
You guys all have whiteboards at your house because of Schmoedown, or does Schmoedown require you to put that like on a Amazon list?
I don't have one. I'm doing old school paper here from a folio.
I'm saying that because I need to know whether because I don't own a pen, which has come into issues with that before. I know I'm holding one in my hand, but I mean like a real one.
Yeah.
I would go to Staples, but I don't think a whiteboard for online internet trivia counts as essential trip.
No, I'm just putting it on a wish list right now, though.
Yeah, I have, because of my work, I have whiteboards,
Oh, never mind.
trivia questions, other trivia.
You have everything ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I when people come here and stay here, I like to train them. So.
Yeah, is this true?
Yeah.
Do you have a whiteboard?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah, back over at work, sometimes we would watch the Schmoedown. Like, we would actually legitly use the whiteboards the
Yeah.
entire time.
God, people that actually like have like lives and can do stuff. Like, there's just a box of cords here, which I find majorly impressive because, as everyone knows, I'm a cord witch. I came into the house from the backyard, lugging a bunch of cords, being like, "Ha, children, come around! I have all your cords." I'm a cord hoarder, and that led us doing a bit. And then I was like, "Well, technically, I am because Janine, I've given you a cord before on
Yes,
stage.
you have. Yes, you have.
That was a new cord that I put at a Target that day earlier. It wasn't
Luring the children as the Twitch witch.
Yes.
So, do you want to explain the rules? Of how
Yeah.
it works?
So the rules of this game is like it's like Schmoedown, but just the first round. And
Or first and second round.
First and
will be
second
next.
round.
Yeah.
So what we have is we give you a countdown. We ask the question. We give you a countdown. These are a lot of contextual questions, so it's not as much about the actors and directors. These are actually questions. This one I didn't write. This is something that NerdChronic just happened to have in his back pocket, which is a Scott Pilgrim quiz.
We had a lot of time at work.
As some people do, you nerds, you NerdChronics. If you guys need multiple choice, just tell us before the countdown gets to 1. If one of you does need multiple choice and the other one doesn't, the one who doesn't just puts up their hand and puts up their hand so they can't change their answer. We give multiple choice. The person who picked multiple choice answers first to make sure that they got it.
Yeah.
You don't need to write it down on your whiteboard if you go to multiple choice. And anything else?
Pretty much it. 20 questions.
20 questions.
We'll just Schmoedown rules again. Like if you go multiple choice, it's 1 question. If you get it off the bat, it's 2 questions, 2 points.
And Troy, you're usually our scorekeeper, but I guess the people at home can keep score.
Yeah.
And,
I can try. I mean, I'll try to keep tax too.
I'm just gonna keep
double check each
that.
other.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, but Troy, you can do
Good.
it.
All right. Good. I'll have one less job for me.
Okay, did I hear a Zach Hocus Pocus reference? No,
That
not.
was Andres. He did the
What-
song.
That was me.
You did the what? Come, little children.
Yeah.
Amok. That's why I know the word amok. You have a Hocus Pocus quiz on there?
I do have a Hocus
Oh,
Pocus.
yeah.
Oh my god, yes!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Didn't you take that last time?
My best
You
friend
guys-
has lived
I remember
in
being on the
Salem.
street, like literally answering along with you guys.
I don't know. I'm always on a ton of drugs, so I have no idea which quizzes we've done. Guys, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, Hocus Pocus, my best friends lived in Salem for like 10 years now, so done all the
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool flex. Okay, are you ready, Troy?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's get ready to VideoChronic movie trivia.
Okay. All right, first question. What is the name of Gideon's club where he and Scott fight at the end of the film?
I once managed a nightclub, but it was also a coffee bar, and I lived above it. This isn't a lie. This isn't like banter. I really did. It's called Goodbye Blue Monday, and I have a tattoo of it. Wow. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Goodbye Blue Monday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Does anyone need a multiple choice?
You both good?
Yeah?
So,
All right.
Troy, we go to you first.
I got the Chaos Theater.
And Janine?
The Chaos Theater.
Good job. It's 2 points each.
Is that right?
All right. Yep.
That's crazy that you guys would know that.
Ding.
It's such a weird name.
Good job.
And at my bar used to be called Goodbye Blue Monday, which is another random name.
All right, next question. The film takes place in what Canadian city?
Big clue with the Canada. That's a big spoiler.
Mhm.
This movie is not American. Neither.
Very Canadian.
Okay. 5, 4,
3,
3, 2, 1.
That's what's that.
Let's start with Janine
Toronto.
and Troy.
In the mystical land of Toronto.
Yes.
Toronto. That's both correct. Oh,
Yes.
wow.
All
Two
I love
right.
it.
4 to 5.
I do, as a multiple choice, you do have Winnipeg, which is only why movies take place in Winnipeg. Like, only
It's in
movies that I
Canada.
watch take place in Winnipeg. Okay.
Okay. Next question. What is the name of the band led by Scott's ex-girlfriend, Envy Adams?
Didn't he technically date several girls in several bands over the course of this film?
No.
Isn't the drummer from his band also his ex?
What's his band? And
But
then
it's-
it was
Yeah.
Well, they share it. It's still technically also her
It's her
band.
band. It's Envy's band.
Man, that guy gets laid so much. It's weird.
Michael Cera.
Michael
Ladies'
Cera.
band, Michael Cera. High five. 4,
Well, we know he dates.
That's how you know
Oh,
this
he
movie's
gets laid.
fantasy.
1. All right. Start with Troy.
Often abbreviated CCAD, that's the Clash at Demon Head.
And Janine.
So I can't-
The Clash at Demon Head.
Names are so arbitrary. How are you guys pulling this? These names are
So
meaningless.
That's what happens when it's like your favorite movie. I told you, when NerdChronic asked me on stream, that was like my knee-jerk response, but I didn't want to say it. And then when Janine said it, I was like, yes, I get a freebie.
Oh yes, I help Brandon and Kevin Smets study, and I always ask them questions about this movie, and they hate me. They like get so annoyed. Stop asking us Scott Pilgrim questions.
That's funny enough because I've definitely watched Kevin Smets like grill Parker on like a Scott Pilgrim. Like I feel like
See?
specifically
It's
a Scott
It all
Pilgrim.
trickles down. It all trickles
Yeah.
Is it
down.
because like, Scott Pilgrim's not considered like a real comic book, or it's not like in the MC or DCEU that people are just.
It's a comic book movie.
I know
I can
it is
tell you
one of those,
absolutely, from
like
me
right
having
in the
started
weekly.
studying, I'm kind of obsessed with the weird things, the ones that are at MCU or DCU, like
Yeah.
the road editions
Yeah.
and stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah,
The one-offs, yeah.
the Vertigos of the world.
All
Okay,
right.
next question.
Next question.
Wait, can I read one?
Sure.
Okay. According to Ramona,
It is.
where is I don't know how to pronounce this person's name.
Roxy Richter.
Roxy Richter's weak point.
We'll repeat again.
Okay, sorry. According to Ramona, where is Roxy Richter's weak point? These are very alliterative.
Like comic books.
Oh, like comic books.
Yes.
Do you know what I majored in college?
Comic books?
I did comic books. You knew. I did. I majored in graphic novels, but I called it transitional media. And more about that in 5,
That's
4, 3, 2. Both got it?
Start with Janine.
Start with Janine.
Well, since she's a has-been, it's the back of the knee.
Troy?
Troy?
Back of her knee.
Back of her knees.
Back of her
Well,
knee.
you have all the windows.
Yeah.
This.
I don't know the meaning of the word.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause she has a girlfriend. That makes her super cool.
He really doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're tied.
What's weird is,
I don't-
I mean, I've had dreams where like exes all like fight over me, but they never really end.
Yeah, you always wake up at the end. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's just reality, guys.
All right, next question. What is the name of Scott's band?
Oh, this one I know, but I'm reading multiple choice. Oh
Makes it a little easy, doesn't it?
yeah, I remember this. Wait, can we call it Scott and what's her name? Kim?
It's Steven. That's the
No, but
frontman
like
band.
his other ex.
Well, it's like everyone's band, I guess. It's
Well, not
it's
Ramona.
a collective thing.
Okay, 5,
4,
4, 3,
2,
2,
1. Let's start with Troy.
Troy.
Oh my god, I love Sex Bomb!
Janine?
Sex Bomb.
Yes.
Oh man, are we gonna have like a perfect game where everyone?
I hope so. I hope we both just
You're
run
already
it.
there.
That's Bob-omb.
Ba-bomb. That means that like if we have a perfect game, that means we need to start going real harder on these questions.
Yeah. I could probably think of a 5-pointer.
No, it just means we've watched this movie way
so
too
many
much.
times.
We need like a video drew, like a cord horde witch question. Take the point away.
What kind of cord does Scott have in his glove compartment? Something like
Oh,
that.
yeah. All cord related, all tech, and I'm always giving you the wrong answer.
All right, next question. Who plays Scott's sister, Stacy Pilgrim?
Great question. You ever have a sister?
I do have.
You do?
Yeah. One time.
Cool, good banter.
Back to you.
Back to you, whoever.
5,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You guys got it? Start with
Janine?
Janine.
She's gonna send out a mass text about this. Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
Hey, Troy.
Oh my god, Wallace, duh. I'm Kendrick.
Hey,
Wait, what?
Kendrick.
He's
Oh.
joking.
Oh my god. What?
We think it's from the wire.
All right, next question. Okay, ready? How old is Knives when she and Scott start dating?
This question makes me feel sick.
Hey, no hints.
And it's not a hint to say this was messed up.
Yeah.
This guy's our hero? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim.
Doing
Okay.
5,
4,
4, 3, 2, 1.
one.
Start
Pencils
with Troy.
I said too young. 17.
Oh my god, I was like, really?
Janine.
17-year-old Chinese schoolgirl.
That's
Oh,
right.
nice.
Both correct. 17.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
Catholic
don't get extra
school.
points for being more pragmatic.
The uniforms and everything.
If you can name all the descriptors, you get an extra point.
We might
Okay.
need stuff like that because we're
We're
still tied.
We're still tied at perfect.
We're running
I'm
this.
sorry.
We're
I'm
running
sorry.
this.
We're no fun.
It's gonna be
Rob.
2:30 a.m. here. And we're gonna be taking fan questions from the chat.
Yeah, we're gonna start taking. We're gonna do wrong answers only next. What is Video Drew thinking of? It's not Scott. It's that other movie. The first person to get it. Okay.
Next question. What is the name of Scott's gay semi-helpful roommate?
What a funny way to describe him.
That's
Semi-helpful. Yes.
That's like what he is.
Is that how he's described in the comic book, or is that just how you
I think
describe him?
they think they do. Say that
They
once
have
per-
like a little blurb right next to
Yeah.
it in the comic.
Yeah.
I remember reading the comic. I do love that. Like we're all. Can I say who? I'm not
Well,
gonna say
just in
it.
case.
But
Just in
5,
case.
4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
Okay.
Start with Janine.
Janine.
Wallace, you gossipy bitch. Wallace.
Troy.
Wallace. 25 years old. 7.5 out of 10 rating.
Nice.
There he got it.
What's funny is you guys both said Wallace earlier, and I still didn't have an idea that there's a guy named Wallace in this film. I do love how Kieran Culkin has like broken out though as like the Succession star, but like
Yeah.
I've been obsessed with Kieran since like even before Scott Pilgrim. He's in like a
Igby
couple
Goes
of
Down?
Igby.
Yeah.
Igby goes down. He's so good. I could do an
Well, I
Igby.
guess we know that's not a question.
Well, yeah. Wallace. Okay, next question.
Next question. Before becoming an actor, Lucas Lee was famous as a what?
And remember, this isn't a real person. This is somebody in the movie who is playing an actor.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's in the movie that we're talking about.
Good pull.
Hey, look, it's Abby Friel TikTok.
Hey, Abby.
Hey, Abby.
Thanks for joining us.
How you guys doing at home playing this quiz? Is this quiz too easy for everyone because you're all nerds?
Everyone loves Scott Pilgrim.
I was like, give me a
5,
hard one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Start with Troy.
He was a famous prick, but I wrote down skateboarder.
Janine.
You really think you could goad me into a trick like that? He was a skateboarder.
Wait,
There are
wait,
girls watching, Janine.
wait, I'm just realizing, is Chris Evans doing an impression of Ben Stiller in Heavyweights? Heavyweights,
Tony.
I've now officially seen. It was terrible. Dude,
What?
I thought Heavyweights was a bad film. I could forget about it too.
It's a movie I think you have to kind of grow up enjoying. I enjoy it.
That's how I felt seeing Willow last month.
And also, Paul Feig is very weird in it. He's uncomfortable.
Oh, that was Paul Feig.
Yeah, very uncomfortable on Camp Counselor. Very uncomfortable. Jake Acavetta. Whoa!
Oh my God, Jake.
Whoa!
Holy shit!
What the?
Shit! Jake just donated $200.
Jake
just
VideoDrew can eat this month. All right.
Jake, just for that, maybe at the end we're gonna play Jake's song.
Jake, we might need a bonus question at the end of this. So think of a Scott Pilgrim question.
We might need a bonus question that's only related to Jake's song.
Think of at least 3 of them in case he's already got it down.
Thanks for donating, Jake. Now you have to think of questions.
Yeah.
Now you have to work.
You gotta work.
Yeah.
What are we, this Schmoedown Patreon? No.
All right, next question.
Wow, that's so nice, Jake. Okay, next question,
Next
guys.
question.
Wow.
What is the name of the Scott's drummer who he previously dated?
Oh, that's right.
I was trying to shut you up.
Whatever, you guys said Wallace. You guys said Wallace.
They said Wallace. I didn't say Wallace.
He said Wallace.
I didn't say
I didn't say Wallace.
Whatever. Guys, it's not Wallace.
Okay, so what is the name of Scott's drummer who he previously dated?
Drummer.
In, 5,
It's way too much context.
4, 3, 2,
2,
1. Start with Troy.
Kim Pine,
Okay.
if you want the last name.
Yeah, and Janine.
If your life was a face, I would punch it. Kim Pine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Her name was Kim. I got it right.
Yeah. Thanks.
That's why you didn't want to talk about it.
Yes.
I've taken this quiz. I should remember things.
All right, next question. The subspace doorways Ramona uses to travel through have what shape on them?
This question's hard because it's visual,
Mm-hmm.
which is different than audio.
That's true. That's fact.
Back to you.
Is there an audio Drew?
No, yeah, man, can you
They're
imagine?
still tied.
You just want to listen to my voice? Yeah, actually, it's called NerdChronic's nerd commentary.
New commentary.
There's a version of it
5,
that's just audio.
4,
3,
2,
2,
1. Start with Janine
A star.
and Troy.
Oh, I didn't write it. I just drew it. Star.
Oh, nice.
That's okay.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. If Ben Bateman was playing, there'd be a different problem.
A challenge.
He's not.
But I thought I made the
Wait.
arms pretty equal.
Can we? What's the score right now? Perfect.
22 to 22.
22, guys.
Jesus
This is
Not a single wrong answer
This is
yet.
a barn burner,
a barn burner.
as they say.
Who?
Schmoedown people.
Okay.
Who
says that?
Who said that?
Who told you?
Next question.
Next question.
What color does Knives dye her hair to compete with Ramona?
I remember you gave me this question. And I was like, who the fuck would know this? Like most of these questions, I was like, who the fuck would know any of this?
I remember you gave me that question that I couldn't tell you because I'm colorblind.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Your
Like,
test is
sorry
not
about
fair.
I'm sorry.
That's true. It's colorblind prejudice.
Fun fact: before we began on, my ex-boyfriend Steve was colorblind.
Woo!
So
Small world.
Small world. I made him wear purple
5,
pants once, and he thought they were
4,
blue.
3, 2, 1.
Fun.
Operative word being ex-boyfriend. All right.
He came to my wedding.
Start with Janine
He punched the highlights out of her hair. Blue.
and Troy.
Just like Steve thought his pants were blue.
Oh,
2, 2.
Steve,
Was
you're
it right?
watching this.
Okay.
Steve wore purple pants like a whole semester before anyone told him. Good, Steve.
I have orange pants. Is that okay?
It's okay by me.
Always.
That's like my superhero color or power.
Oh, I
Ranger.
do like orange as a superhero color.
Barbarian saying he has a tiebreaker lined up just in case.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Barbarian.
I'm scared. I'm scared it's going to be hard.
All right. Tiebreaker is who directed the film.
Oh my god, that would be too hard. Nope. Only context questions, please. And also, they're all too hard for me.
All right. Next question. What is the name of Ramona's third evil ex?
No more talking, Drew.
You can away half the questions.
Do you seriously have a Jumanji game?
That's Andre.
Yeah.
Andre's
I brought it.
Jumanji.
I thought Jumanji was not a real game.
I think it was a game based off of the movie, though.
Oh.
Right?
No. It was the oh yeah.
Yeah.
Game based
5,
off the movie. Yeah.
4, 3, 2,
Unlike
1.
Clue.
Start with Troy
Todd Ingram.
and Janine.
Get it on camera.
That cocky pretty boy Todd.
Yes.
This one's Todd.
Damn.
Brandon Ralph.
The Superman?
Yes.
I guess we know that's not a question.
That's not a question.
No, we're not confused many of the actor ones because I don't like those. They're not what they call diegetic. I don't like diegetic questions that take place in the world.
Non-diegetic question.
Next question. Scott and Todd engage in what kind of skill-based face-off?
Face off. If we did face off today, who would star in it?
Fuck, I was just thinking about this last night too.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, I was thinking about
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
No, it should be Anna Kendrick and Aubrey Plaza.
I
kind of love that. Actually.
I still go Cage Travolta. I don't know. It's even crazier nowadays.
It still needs to be Nick Cage.
Nick Cage and
Two Nick Cages.
Done. Sold.
Time travel. Nick Cage now goes back in time to face off his younger self to be immortal.
They look exactly the same, but they still feel a need to switch faces.
It's just the hair's different.
And start with Troy.
It's a bass battle.
And Janine.
Bass battle.
Good job.
Neither of you said the base off, which is what I learned.
No, it's because it's a play on boss battle. It's a bass battle.
Oh, right, because they love video games in this world.
All right.
You sound like that's a problem, and I'm getting kind of worried.
I have a hot take, but we'll get to the next question first.
I hope we get to all of them first.
When Scott first speaks to Ramona, he awkwardly tries to tell her an anecdote about what classic video game character?
Speaking of video games.
Well, speaking of dudes I've dated.
Abby Frill and I are on the same page. I like it.
What I was going to say is, I forgot it. This is why I have to talk while I'm talking. Because I literally forget it. Damn it.
5, 4.
Damn it.
3.
Oh, Baby Driver
2.
Drive.
Start with Janine.
Pac-Man.
Right, and Troy.
So, do you originally know that Pac-Man, he was going to be called Puck-Man, not because he looks like a puck, but because Paku Paku in Japanese means to flap one's mouth open and close. But they were afraid people would scratch out the P and make it say,
and turn the P into an F.
Are you the Pac-Man guy?
Are you the weird Pac-Man guy?
No, but my dad is adamant. Miss Pac-Man was where the game changed because that's where the ghost finally reacted.
Yeah, we all love that you guys can quote this and whatever, but just IRL, that chick ended up with Ewan McGregor. So I mean, no matter how much Pac-Man you know, she's still gonna go Black Mask over there.
All right.
Baby Driver and Driver, the same movie. One's a prequel.
Next question. The final sword Scott receives in the film represents the power of what?
It's the same film.
That's the darkest timeline of Baby Driver franchise sequels. Like, if he ends up as that.
Because as soon as Baby gets out of prison, then he loses his soul and he loses any emotion.
Yeah. Well, and he's also half deaf, which they don't bring up in Drive, but is a fact. Canonically now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with Troy.
Scott earned the power of self-respect.
Janine.
Self-respect.
Good job.
This one I think I got right. Just
sorry, I got to
like self-respect or some shit like that. God, we're so perfect on purpose.
Okay. Next question. What is the real name of Scott's ex, Envy Adams?
That's great. What is the real name of Drew Grant? No one knows.
Except your former boss.
Except my other boss. I quit the job as soon as he learned my real name.
We'll do a 5, 4,
3.
I need a repeat.
2. All right.
Repeat.
Okay.
Worst challenge I've had.
What is the real name of Scott's ex, Envy Adams?
I mean, I thought Envy was her Jewish name. Oh, I got you to laugh.
Yeah.
That was a real laugh.
She comes straight from the Jew door. Like we're in before
5,
Christmas.
4. We'll explain that in a minute.
Yeah.
3.
That's not
2.
racist. 1.
1.
Start. Troy, do you have it? You need multiple choice.
Oh, I got it. GTA paid off, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it just went down the wrong hole.
Start with Janine.
I was just laughing.
Natalie or Nat?
And Joy.
I didn't make the little heart above the eye, but I did write Natalie and quote unquote Nat.
Good job.
I had to remember I had to remember after he kills Todd, he calls her.
Hey, no spoilers.
What does he call her?
He killed somebody?
Short. He kills a lot of people.
Whoa. He's a murderer. He's a mass murderer.
Whoa. And he dates young girls. I don't like this guy. Oh, this Canadian.
Actually, is his body count a question? Because I think I got a good guess on that one.
I like the question about how many people does Freddy Krueger kill in Freddy vs. Jason, an answer which you can find over at NerdChronic's YouTube page, where we do audio commentary for Freddy vs. Jason. Hashtag plug life. Hashtag plug life. Hashtag.
Speaking of plug life, I hope Benobi's plug in VideoDrew.club in the chat.
Yeah, VideoDrew.club. Go over there. Like Jake's donation made me forget that other people can donate.
Yeah.
Well, we're done here, folks. Have a good night. We'll see you for Scott Pilgrim Part 2 tomorrow.
This is a bridge burner, or whatever you say.
Right, next question.
We're burning everything.
Next question. What is the first password to get into Gideon's club?
Ooh.
Oh. Is that a
this might be the first miss, but I'm gonna go for it.
You're gonna go for it without multiple choice? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take a swing at it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Multiple choice. Troy, do you need multiple choice?
No, I think I got it.
Okay. Start with Janine.
Whatever.
And Troy.
Whatever.
Yeah, it was whatever. That's correct.
Oh my god, you really scared me for a second, Troy. Hey, Robert. Hey, we're apparently doing a too easy movie trivia. The one movie that apparently the inner geekdom geeks don't know, but the regular players know like better than you can for some reason.
What's the second password?
I don't know.
The scoff.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do half the time in Schmoedown questions is go, I don't fucking know, you nerd.
That's how I feel about every Star Wars question.
That's my favorite bit from Jeff Snyder when he asked, "What's the name of the 6th Harry Potter film?" And the answer is, "Who fucking cares?"
If only he bet 0. If only
right?
he bet 0.
He asked.
Like, also, yeah, come on. And also, I hope he's okay. I hope you're okay, Jeff.
Yes.
I don't think he's watching, but
Hope you're okay, Jeff.
Hope you're okay. Still mad that you took me to see Suicide Squad while dying. Not Suicide Squad. Better play while actively dying of probably this.
Well, you should send him like a Blu-ray copy of Birds of Prey now.
Yeah, well, he hasn't given me his home address yet, like many Schmoedown players. I don't know.
I can't understand why.
I know. The last person who did, look what happened. Now I live here.
2 weeks later.
2 weeks later.
Not everyone has a garage.
Yeah.
Right, next question.
Before moving into Canada, Ramona lived in what U.S. city?
You know who wouldn't get this? You know who wouldn't get this.
I know who would get who wouldn't get this? Geography Schmoedown?
It's Zach Galifianakis and Brendan Meyer.
All right, do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not going here. All right, start with Janine.
I actually don't feel 100% on this, but I'm saying New York.
Then Troy.
Yeah, same thing. We're both like, just don't overthink it. It's New York, right?
It was New York.
Don't
Correct.
overthink
And you guys are either mind melding or both nerds.
We're just fucking
it's
nerds.
Just the right answers.
Wait, Robert Adams says, I love Scott Pilgrim, but this is a little rough. What's crazy is neither of them have missed or asked for multiple choice.
Yeah.
I had to use one JTE, so I think technically Janine's winning.
I don't know. Well, you know what? Greg does claim to have a question that's going to separate the Scott.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. If they solve that one, I got another one right here.
Yeah. All right.
But you're going to keep going until the way you guys lose.
Yeah.
I know.
And we're gonna go for things that are in my head that I think Scott Pilgrim's about. Go ahead.
Wrong answer.
Wrong answer.
Eventually, we just have to recite the script back and forth.
Right? Which we're already kind of doing anyway.
Okay.
All right. Final question.
Final fucking question.
In the actual quiz, overtime. What prize does Scott receive after defeating the Katayanagi twins? Silence goes over everyone.
I know. This
Yeah,
one.
yeah. And do it in 5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2, 1. Start with Troy.
I was trying to draw a little picture of his face. He gets a 1-up. He gets extra
Yes,
life.
a 1-up. And Janine?
An extra life.
Extra life. Take both. That's
we
correct.
do both of them. So guys, we're both doing perfect.
So we're going into overtime.
And we're all done here. Co-champions of the quiz. Everybody go home.
So we got one question from Andres and one from Craig. But which one should we do first?
Do Craig's.
We'll do
Okay, Craig, so-
Craig, can you message or just put in the chat? I guess just put in the chat.
Yeah,
And then
Craig, just put your question in the chat.
I hope I'll know.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
Here's the tiebreaker. Oh gosh, guys, coming from the barbarian himself.
Yeah.
Yes. What a barbaric question.
What a barbaric question. I hope this is what you think. I'm confused for Scott Pilgrim. I'm just waiting for Chris, so the good part of the
Don't ask Craig what's up. He's busy typing out our question.
Okay, this is like the most epic burn. Okay. Don't you guys always have the 3-point bonus? Movie for
Maybe
Nomi.
don't we always? She randomly invented that on the moment last time.
Yeah, and the thing is, I do for most things that I care about. Scott Pilgrim just doesn't happen to be a movie I care very much for.
Ooh.
Oh wait, what is it?
All right, guys. See you guys later.
The vegan police. Oh my god, guys, come on, this is cruel.
Okay.
The vegan police were played by 2 actors who starred in HBO series. Name the actors and the shows. 1 point per correct response.
Jesus.
Are you kidding me? The shows?
Guys,
Oh,
this question has been
That's a
asked
great
before.
question.
Okay.
This question has been asked before.
But
Yes,
not
and
not
the-
the. They asked for 1 actor and they didn't ask for what shows they were on.
Well, guys, you get extra points. Let's think of it this way: you get extra points.
This is supposed to be a
I like this question.
sudden death. Let's do one actor. Name one actor. One of the actors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can name the actors. I just can't name the shows they were
Oh,
on.
fuck this! I got all 4 points. You kidding me?
Oh no!
We gotta keep
I
it reasonable. So I'll say you guys gotta name like the actors. I guess the 2 actors that play the vegan police. Okay.
I don't know any of this, and I watched the episode.
I guess we know who NerdChronic's favorite Schmoedown competitor is.
That's no secret. That's no secret. Look.
Congratulations, Janine.
The only reason you guys have me editing the show these days is because of Janine. So it's all for Janine.
It's all for you, Janine. Can I be honest?
That's a
I
good
get
question,
why you would
Craig.
say
For you, Damien.
that, you would have to be contextual to like outer world stuff. So even by my standards, while I love that question, it isn't like fair. So we have the answer for the 2 people who are in it.
So I'll start with Janine.
Janine.
Clifton Collins Jr. and Thomas Jane. I said The Wire for Clifton Collins Jr. and I said Hung, even though I think Hung is on like Showtime or something. But I tried anyway.
Yeah. And Troy.
Well, I also randomly guessed Hung, so Clifton Collins Jr. is in Westworld. He's the man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And
they haven't lost a single.
Thomas Jane and
and,
Clifton Collins Jr. I don't know if
that's
Wait,
correct.
Hey Siri, where is Clifton Collins Jane from?
Collins, you just
Good-
combined
good-
it.
Thomas Jane.
Hey, Janine. Oh my god. Welcome to day 400 of quarantine. Okay, so we have one more. I guess we have one more bonus question.
I've got one that.
Oh no, we were right. Hung was on HBO. You
Oh.
were right.
Are you sure? Okay, well, okay.
Yeah, I just googled it.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right.
Okay, so what do you put the score on that then? For that?
Yeah,
Wait,
42-42.
Okay.
They're still they
42 to 42. All right.
42-42. All right. So I made up a question on the fly right now, and I fact checked myself. All right. In the film, which actor plays the role of the narrator?
Whoa.
It's in the credits.
And let's say which famous actor?
Which famous
actor plays the role of the narrator?
Whoa. I'm looking at the answer right now.
Yeah.
Whoa, moly bully.
Orson Welles.
Ouch.
Oh, wait. Who fucking cares?
And doing a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with Troy.
Might put this on Reddit under Today I Learned. The voice is Bill Hader.
Janine.
Bill Hader.
Oh my god.
Movie is this?
Scott
Pilgrim versus the World. Do you have
Oh my god. I
And
can't
by the way, when in doubt, if who voiced blank, just guess Bill Hader. If it was in the last 10
Yeah,
years.
that's true. Yeah.
Anyway.
Who plays
Also,
Phoebe?
don't know.
PBA as well, too.
PBA, yes.
Hannah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Robert Adams goes, there is a narrator. Today I learned that Robert would be terrible at this
There's a
game.
narrator.
The voice. He's credited as the voice, I think.
Now,
Yes.
now Craig did.
I'll come up with a question.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head.
Okay.
All right. During the musical face-off with the Katsunagi twins, Scott's band's music takes the form of what creature?
What's his Patronus?
Yeah, the takes form of what Patronus?
What's
How about what's both bands? Patroni?
Patroni.
Patroni.
I've definitely thought about that before. It's Patroni. Because Patronus sounds like gross.
Patronus is.
Sounds gross.
Patronia.
Time for your annual Christmas bone-eye.
That's really funny.
That's one of the Simpsons.
I really like that sound.
All right, Jenna, 5,
5,
4, 3,
3,
2, 1. Janine?
A green-eyed monster of jealousy, and the Katsunagi twins are dragons.
And Troy?
I was just going off what it looks like, which is a Yeti.
Yeah. I'll take kind of both. Like, they both kind of like a gorilla, Yeti, green-eyed monster thing. So
Somebody said King Kong.
you guys, good descriptors, good enough. Keep going.
I hate this game.
Yeah.
I'm
We
just
still
looking at-
haven't lost.
I'm just like,
You know what's funny though? I've literally had that conversation myself. Like, oh, what is that? It looks like a Yeti. I go, could be a gorilla. It's got the stance, and I go, yeah, but it's got the white fur and it's upright. I go, I think it's a Yeti. I would always.
I
say
want to say I watched all the special features, and they talked about how, it's a green-eyed monster of jealousy because he's jealous of the Katsunagi twins and the whole her with Gideon and all of that. So, yes. I think.
Yeah.
okay, then, you know what?
Question?
Oh,
Well-
man.
No.
No.
I'm just looking at things about them.
Okay, here's one. Here's one that I noticed while watching the movie, and I thought it was too hard. I didn't put it in the quiz, so I'll put it here now.
Oh, yeah.
After Scott loses to Todd in the base battle, Steven and the others say they're going to go get pizza. What is the name of the pizza place they say they're going to go to?
I got a question. Who fucking cares? Sup, Fanobi? Hey, what does Jake say? Janine's penmanship is fucking amazing. It is. But you know what? I'd imagine it is because Janine's artwork is amazing. Janine, when are we gonna get a video up in here? Dude.
Anytime you want.
All right. 5, 4, 3.
Frank has another
2.
question.
Start with Troy.
Everyone's surprised, but it's not that bad. It's hey Scott, we're gonna go down to Pizza for a slice.
Yeah.
Give us a
And
call when
Janine?
you're done.
Pizza.
Jesus.
They actually go there, and you see it a couple times in the movie.
Yeah.
They walk by it.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I got one. What is Ramona's phone number?
No, come on.
No, it appears in there several times in the film. It counts.
That
No, okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm just Googling it, guys. It's not like I would know. It appears sometimes.
actually, I feel like I don't know if I can tell you the number, but I feel like it's actually a real number. It's actually like
It
a
is a real
phone number, the universal lot or something.
Oh.
It is.
wow.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep, it is.
That's some real trivia.
Yep.
All right,
Well,
so Craig, why don't you give
Wait,
us
what?
your
Wait,
question?
I'm to the point where I'm thinking of questions to ask myself.
Craig, why don't you put your next question in the chat?
Oh no.
oh, no.
Yeah, make it
I got another one.
make it reasonable, I guess.
Who did the animation?
What
I know. Googling
was the name of the grip? The first hand grip on the.
it. Which conversation was inspired by something that happened to Edgar Wright in real life?
Who was the best boy? The correct answer is DogChronic. DogChronic's the best boy. Yes, he is. Where's DogChronic?
Okay, you beat me to it.
He was here a second ago.
He's here.
Are you there?
Not sure. If I believe.
Didn't someone get gold coins in that movie, or is that the level up?
Yeah, he gets coins every time.
coins
he
Every time he defeats somebody.
Oh my god, okay,
So does The
nerds.
Witcher.
Every time he murders someone.
Hey, guys, we
That's
got
a
a
good
question.
question. How much money does he get for defeating Matthew Patel? That's the one.
No, here's your question.
1,000.
Wears at points 2 shirts with numbers on them. One is a song by a band, and one was a logo for a comic. Where's the question?
I know.
What?
That's right.
Second,
Oh,
There's too much contextual detail.
Name the band and the comic.
Wait, what? Who?
Okay, so Scott wears at points 2 T-shirts with numbers on them. One is a song by a band. One was a logo from a comic. Name the band and the comic.
I'm not sure if these these barbarian questions are really are canon. Like canon? Are they canon?
Canon.
They're canonical. Here's a bonus question: how many characters had threesomes in the movie? Like most of them. Like how many of them are cool? Like 0. I do like that one of the questions, barbarian questions always have an element of like extra credit to them. Like name the
There's
name
always
the
a little
HBO show.
extra step in there.
Yeah.
Okay, 5, 4.
Hold on. Repeat.
All right.
Repeat
Let's
is-
let's just use the JTE. We're even now. Back to tie.
Scott wears at points 2 T-shirts with numbers on them. One is a song by a band. One was a logo for a comic. Name the band and the comic.
And if you don't get this, then the next question is who's the musical supervisor?
I actually know that, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, 100%. I can start naming you the Sex Bomb songs if you want to.
The bands that inspired them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say I thought that was gonna be too hard, but like, okay. All right, 5,
This is definitely, I think, this is definitely the least confident I've been.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
2,
1.
1.
Craig, also tell him if we're right, because I don't know.
Yeah.
Start with Troy.
The band, I think, is he actually wears a shirt from the band too. The SP shirt, I think, is for Smashing Pumpkins. And I don't know if it's a comic, but the other shirt he wears says Plum Tree.
That's the song that the movie's based on. Janine?
I think it's the 0 shirt, and I think that's Smashing Pumpkins, and then Fantastic Four is the comic.
Oh, wait.
But he also wears, which I do have. I do have the SP green
And your
shirt
winner.
and the wristbands.
Wait,
And your winner. And your winner is Janine. The machine.
I don't remember when he wears the Fantastic Four shirt.
Yes.
Man,
What
like,
the fuck? That would have like quadruple overtime. Troy was not wrong in that Scott Pilgrim does wear a plum tree shirt, and that the movie was based on the song by the Plum Tree called
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim, yes, that's
Yes.
correct. That's good. Good.
Oh, that's another band, right? Okay.
Good. Like still a good pool, even in loss, Troy.
And Janine, you ended the game with 50 points. So
Yeah.
Oh my god.
50 points. Like I'm sitting here literally typing on my laptop trying to find just some question. Just something I can think off the top of my head, having seen that movie so many times. And I
This was really impressive,
congrats.
guys.
Congratulations on that one.
Thank you.
Extra bonus. Who was the musical supervisor?
Beck.
Yes.
It says Sloan.
Is
says
that
a
the moves?
Canadian songstress named Sloan.
Beck's stage name?
Oh, it might have been Beck's stage name.
He did all the songs for Sex Bomb.
Sex
And,
Bomb.
and Metric did all the songs for the Clash at Demon Head.
I hate you nerds. Wait. The reason, okay, guys, before we let you guys go, the reason I was thinking of Lou Taylor Pucci is because he's in the goddamn movie.
Oh,
He's Steve.
Yeah.
I was wondering why oh, thank you, Jake.
Jake.
thanks, Rick.
This was just asked on the Call to Action Ladies Night stream. What Disney title character never spoke a word of dialogue? I don't fucking know. Miss me with that,
Ladies'
nerds.
Night Disney title character?
Title character.
The Good Dinosaur?
No.
Because he can't speak English?
No. Bambi. No, not Bambi. It's like one of those. Oh, Dumbo. It's Dumbo. Dumbo doesn't talk.
Yeah, it doesn't
Dumbo's a Disney?
No, Dumbo.
Yeah, Disney. It just it says Disney title character.
Oh, Disney title
Dumbo.
character.
The answer is Dumbo. Jake, am I right? You gotta tell us.
Thanks, Troy. Thanks for hanging in there
Thanks,
and giving
Troy.
us.
Wait a minute. I think I have a challenge here. I had to Google Scott Pilgrim Fantastic Four, and his shirt says 4.5.
4.5.
Not 4.
Yes, it does.
This is a challenge. Got a challenge.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Now I know how Mark Ellis feels.
All right.
Mine
There's
gets
no Fantastic 4.5. Barbarian, what are you trying to do here?
Oh my God.
Barbarian sort of scooted off. He ran out.
Yeah, Craig's
I
gone.
ain't gonna fall off an open banana in the tailpipe.
But to be fair, though, like the question was, what was the comic? Obviously, that's a reference to Fantastic Four, and like so, the answer is technically correct. It is definitely closer than Plumtree. Plumtree is not a comic in any sense, and so.
Oh, we're doing closest too. We're playing horseshoes trivia now. VideoChronic, horseshoes and hand grenades.
Price is Right, like ideology.
Price is wrong, bitch.
This is not going over.
That's what you're telling me. That's what I'm hearing.
This isn't a follow-up. Right. Anyway, we have another thing to be filming tonight, so we can't go back and forth. Now I know how Mark feels. No wonder he got so mad at me at that American Psycho question. Trivial BS. Guys, that was an amazing game. Troy, even in losing, you must have gotten like what, 49?
No, he got 48.
48.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get 1 point for smashing
That's right,
pumpkins.
you got-
Yeah,
yes, you did.
49.
Yes, 49.
Guys,
Do not cheat him out of his point.
On the VideoChronic quiz, you guys got 48. Let's see anyone Schmoedown boast that.
Janine can boast that she is the Scott Pilgrim trivia champion.
Yeah.
Had I had more time to prepare, I would have dressed like Scott Pilgrim. I have the shirt, I have the wristbands, I have it all.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Love it. Gender swap Scott Pilgrim. Love it. Thank you guys so much for joining us, guys. This is VideoChronic, and our special guest is Gala Ghost.
Yep.
And we will be back tomorrow night with a Fargo quiz. Same time, same place, 8 p.m. at this house. Like and subscribe and hit all those buttons, smash them buttons, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye. Bye.